Welcome back to Captain DLC Gaming. I'm excited to try out a new deck in Standard Ranked. Finally cashed in some wild cards and put together this mess. A couple variations out there. I pulled this from CGB on his website for the best of one. I will put a link in the description. Check out his video, and that's where I got the deck list from. But a Sky Noodle deck, an Ultimatum deck, and I am all about the Ultimatums. So having some fresh blood in the Ultimatum deck definitely is something that I want to play with and have some fun with. So this is the deck. Got some fun new cards. We got 2 copies of Valky. We have the Binding of the Old Gods, 4 of. Shadow's Verdict, not new to the new set, but something I haven't played with. But definitely good against the adventure decks. And then went big and cashed in for the Epiphany here, which is awesome. And then the usual high-end suspects for Emergent Ultimatum with Seagate Restoration, not Alteration, sorry, and Kioria, Best the Sea God. And then, of course, the new edition of 1 copy of Vorinclex. Which pairs really well with Valky, because apparently Valky gets double counters, is what I hear. So this is what we're jamming, 80 card deck, all the lands, cashed in for some of those as well. The dual lands make decks like this awesome. So let's jump right in there and see what we can do with this new Ultimatum deck. Made our way with mono green up to platinum level. I would like to have black. Lots of expensive cards. Can't cast our Heartless Act, so I think we roll this one. Alright, let's keep this. 3 lands, and I think we throw back the Ultimatum and hope to draw into another one. We can stir the library with the Passage. Yeah, I think it's going to be more important to have Binding on time. And so let's go ahead and stir from the get-go. We'll get a Swamp out of the Passage. And it looks like we're up against Mono White. That might not be a good matchup for us. That's a good card to have in the matchup with the Extinction Event. Daxos. Do we get rid of the pup here, or do we wait? I think we wait for the event. Triome. Let's ramp. Let's get another green. And get a, let's see. And another blue source? Which one do we have? Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter there. Ooh, Skyclave on Daxos. Seagate Restoration. So we can use the event to get rid of Daxos. Eventually we're going to have to deal with the dog. Or we could just get rid of the dog with Heartless Act, which really doesn't do us a whole lot of good, but then opens up the opportunity for Binding next turn. Do I need 4 or 5 mana to do what I want to do? Yeah, I think we set up. We take the hit and we set up for next turn. Try to play some patient magic here. I mean, binding will get us. If we go ahead and play that, actually, that'll get us another land next turn, which might be good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep working on our mana. Make sure that we're prepared for our high-end cards. So they'll sack the puppers here. Such a good puppers. Keep the boss man alive. We'll get our 3rd green next turn off of the binding, play island, and we're set for ultimatum. It's where we want to be. Ooh. Alright. There's Valky. Oh, we can fetch the triomes here. Let's keep the opportunity open for Valky now that he's in hand. That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. Alright, so even. So let's Extinction of it here. We get to keep the Maul. And we'll go ahead and pass the turn. Heartless Act is up if we need it. Heliod. Alright. Can't do nothing about that. Eventually that's going to be a problem. Do we just slam Valky here? Is that the play? Or do we Seagate Restoration while we have 3 cards in hand? I mean, Valky could just be fun here. Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's just get Tibalt out. Oh, I've never seen anybody scoop so fast middle of the game. Apparently, nobody likes Tibalt. So having the Triome in there with a splash of red, knowing that typically we want to cast Tibalt off of the Ultimatum, that's a beautiful win. I'm liking this deck already. Sorry if that was loud. I've never had anybody rage scoop that fast. Well, let's get back in there, see what else we can do with this deck. I'm not sure what matchups are good or bad. I imagine that all decks are still struggling against rogues. Been dabbling with standard ranked with mono black, playing a little bit of my own mono white, not realizing how popular it was. I don't think I have the current maxed out version. Just basically digging for gold, trying to see what's getting played out there. Seen some really interesting decks. But this is the first time I've come across a deck that I was completely enthralled with and knew that I wanted to play, already knowing that I enjoy Ultimatum decks. So this one's interesting. I think we could do this. This is plenty of land. We'll ramp with the Haven. Try to get to Ultimatum earlier than later. Okay, well we know we want a forest. Let's go starting with that. We don't have a black source right now. Gonna need to draw a swamp. Okay, Simic so far with a Sky Noodle. Is this gonna be a mirror match? Nope, Mazemind Tome. Okay. Guess it could be a different iteration of the deck. I have no idea what Simic is playing these days. I have not run into any dedicated Simic decks. If that is the case, but I would imagine likely this ends up going 3-color, much like ourselves. So we can play the Triome to get black online. Be better to get the Haven out timing is maybe a little bit critical here. So we'll go ahead and take the turn while we can. And put a tapped land out. Opponent will scry. They like what they see. They do. Okay, still in Simic colors. Omen, sure. Opponent really liking what's on top of their library. Scry 2/2 on top. Disruption, that could be handy. That could be really handy. So I think we put the Haven on the Triome. Feels a little weird, but I want to keep blue open for disruption. And then this allows us to keep black open as well, so it's the best option for what we're doing right now. Because we have Heartless Act or Disruption at our disposal. Nightmare. They want to take a look at our hand. 1 mana up, so we can't stop it. Hopefully we don't draw into Ultimatum this turn, but in a future turn. Omen. Not much we can do about non-creature, non-land, which is our entire hand. So I think let's play this for blue. I think they're going to take Binding. Seagate Restoration are probably their 2 top picks. So let's just pass the turn. They will get to look at everything in our hand, and so we'll have to play open-handed from here on out, which is a little tough. But I think we might be a little bit in a mirror match of something similar to what we're doing. We'll see. Now that we see a Swamp and a Nightmare, that would make sense. Yep, sure, take a look. I'm thinking they'd take Restoration. I guess we're two turns off of that. So Binding? Yep, they take Binding. Take my Binding, play your own. Oh, I forget. Hey, lesson learned. Target permanent on the Binding. Non-land permanent. So we should have played Binding last turn, smoked the Nightmare, and said, no, you can't look at our hand. Lesson learned. Well, we're a ways from the Ultimatum, but it might be kind of nice to have that in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little backwards on mana now that we lost the Haven. Stir the deck. Buy the noodle. Yep. Do they have Tibalt? Will they do to us what we did to our opponent in the last game? Well, we could try to start applying pressure. If they do have Tibalt, then they're just going to steal the Nomad anyways. But we really want to play a land here, which I'm okay putting Disruption down, except for blue isn't the color that I need. And Yorion gets Blinks Omen. That means we miss our land drop for this turn, which is kind of rough. Probably should have just went Omen there and held up Heartless Act. Do we play Disruption or Restoration? I like Nightmare. I'm not sure if in this matchup we want Extinction Event. If the opponent wants to play Ultimatum next turn, they're going to need... Okay, double black, 2 green. They're going to need an untapped blue. Or an untapped green. Should be pretty easy to come by. They're digging for it. There's untapped blue. And there's the Ultimatum. Open board, so I think they get Valky, Tibalt. Vorinclex. And maybe they want to take another turn. Oh, they're going with Kioria. Kioria is tough to deal with. Valky's more game ending, so we don't have removal for Valky. So we're going to take Valky. Though an 8/8 is not something to sniff at. And Nightmare's not going to take care of it because, man, we should have kept that, the sweeper. Yep, so they'll get in for 6 here. Oh, there's a 4, 5, 6 even. That's a great top deck for us. Get in while we can. And then, let's see, I think we go with the restoration here. We could hold up the disruption. They know about it though. We need both a black and a green source to get our ultimatum online, which is a little bit tough right now. I guess there is... Maybe we should have paid the 3 life, then we could have cast the Omen, try to dig a little faster for our lands. We're giving our opponent plenty of time for a comeback. Ah, that's why they didn't go get the Epiphany, they had it in hand. Alright, hit me with the birds. Let's go. Still no land. That's tough. Now we can get land. So we need what? Green and black. And we want to play black. Really doesn't matter. So we can Heartless Act. They're going to take our ultimatum away from us next turn. Easy decision. Easy mode. Alright, open board, you know what's in my hand. Let's play. Let's go. Well, we have our own binding. Gets us another land, I guess. Wait and see if they cast Yorion. Save the binding for that. We'll hold up Disruption and Heartless Act. So I think the only way that we win here is if they've got nothing but junk in their hand, and we get an ultimatum like next turn. Then maybe we have a shot. Or are they gonna cast the noodle? Reset binding, sure. So I'll get rid of my other omen. Oh, no, they'll go for Elspeth here. Yeah, they don't want me looking at their hand. Ouch. They know I have the Heartless Act, so not really a big surprise here. Let's see if they target what they target here. Yeah, they're going for Elspeth. No, alright. Epiphany's fine. Or do we want to go get that? Epiphany really doesn't do anything for us right now. We need Ultimatum. Tempting, but no. Interesting that they didn't target Elspeth. But, of course. No land. Oof. Shadow's Verdict. Eliminate. I'm not worried about any of this. Well, we could cast Binding on their Binding just for funsies, I suppose. You have no way to draw cards. Sorry, this is a little bit of a slow game. Probably going to have to cut this down on the video. The mirror is a little rough. So, I mean, we can eliminate here. It's our last removal spell. I think we can afford to take one. If they're playing the same deck that we are, there's really nothing that eliminate hits besides the bird, so it might be stupid to just hold off on it. And we get our own verdict, which doesn't do us any good. Yup. Passing the turn. I'm done with you, bird. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Yep. Handful of uselessness. We're due for an ultimatum. There's 3 more in the deck. They exiled 1. There's Valky. Do they have a counter spell at this point? Or Tibalt. Do they play CGB's deck? If so, there's no counter magic. Besides the disruption. Woot. So, the way you win this deck, in the mirror or otherwise, is forget the ultimatums, just get Tibalt out. Good game to our opponent. Wow, that was a fast. Again, just the fastest quit. Fastest scoop. We'll take the wins. 2 wins right out of the gate here. Both scooping on Tibalt. We'll keep this ball rolling forward. I'm not sure about this opening hand, though. Heartless Act. I'm going to mull this away. Disruption can be a land. We'll try this out. Epiphany. Put the Epiphany back. There's Valky, which could be a good turn 2 play. We play the blue now. I think here we go for the green. And it's either Valky or the Haven. Let's go with the Haven on this turn. Gotta learn how to play this deck a little bit. I'm excited to see what it does. Cultivate. Well, that's handy. Our opponent's probably about to get aggressive. Let's go ahead and ramp the manas. We'll take a Bone Crush to the face here. And we want to get blue. And I think we want to go ahead and either black or another green. We have green, green. We already have 1 black. Let's get our other green source here. And we'll play out the blue. And pass the turn. Working our way up to Emergent Ultimatum. Yes, this is a Yorion Ultimatum deck. They're going to cultivate as well. I think this is a perfect opportunity. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get Valky out. Yikes. We can deal with the other giant. Let's keep him off of... Or we could play it ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana for the opponent. They're ways out from Beanstalk, but it's a way for them to get land. Might be the wrong choice, but I'm going to take the Beanstalk Giant. And then I'm going to pass. If they tap out, Disruption's really good. If not, we Omen. Heartless Act is not up because we used our black mana. But knowing what's in their hand, they're not tapping out for anything anytime soon. Unless we get the second beast. Close. Binding's good here, and the Fabled Passage, I do want land. So that's all good. We can Binding the Giant. They do have Dispute in hand. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need the other land to be able to pay. We still couldn't pay the tax. Interesting. Let's go ahead and passage. I think we need, what, another blue, green, green, another black. We could Verdict, and that's definitely going to get counterspelled. So I think here, let's go with Heartless Act's going to tax us, and that's fine. Let's buy Yorion. Pass the turn. We're going to Heartless Act here. Bay of Wishes. Go into the wish board, see what they get. Covetous Urge. Oh, they want to take a look at my hand. Oh, and then they can cast it. Okay. Do I take this, or do I Heartless Axe the Giant? We can't cast anything for 2. Well, Counterspell isn't going to work here, so we get Binding. I think that's pretty good to get the... Well, we're not killing anything significant, so that's actually really bad. Shadow's Verdict. Yeah, all our removal feels kind of bad right here. We can play the Disruption as land, make sure we get our second source. I think I'm keen to play Nightmare here. Need one more for the Giant. Yeah, we'll hold on to the Disruption one more turn here. We can tax them for one more mana. Use their hand, graveyard, or hand and exile it. You might cast it for longer than it's exiled. So they can use the Binding against Valky here, but I don't think there's anything we can really do, so I think we just let that happen. Oh, they're gonna take Yorion. Okay. Sure. Foretell. We'll get in for one here. No, no tax. We could scry. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're clear of the counter spell, which is nice. Play this for blue. We'll get chump blocked here. Okay, a beast. Another beast. Opponent walling up. Presenting the double block. They know what's on our hand, so we're both playing open-handed right now. They have wishes comes down. Another land. It's not what I'm into. Verdict clears the board, so we get through. It's kind of nice. Let's go in Verdict. Rawr. Black or blue? So you have 2 black, 2 blue. Or it's green or blue. Whoops. Getting used to my lands here. I have 3 green sources. So yeah, we'll play blue. Opponent will cycle. Not sure what their deck's really up to here. Surprised they did that. They know we have the disruption. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So adventures and things and stuff. Should have played the land for some additional damage, but we didn't. Not sure if they're gonna have any discard shenanigans. Okay, going to the wish board. I'm gonna see an Ugin or something. 4 mana available for immediate casting of something. Stern Dismissal. Okay. Kinda wish we would have kept that Triome. If it was the one that created red mana. Because we don't have red mana to cast Valky. We could... Let's see, only 1 card in hand, so that's probably a whiff. Let's go ahead and Seagate. There's Epiphany, that's nice. Could play Valky again. If that's a creature in hand, that'll be really nice. Otherwise, we put this away. Yeah, I think we just go for Valky here. Oh, so not a creature. I guess we don't get to look at it if it's not a creature. Reveals there. Oh, there was nothing to reveal there. Wow, okay. It's been a long week. Here it is Friday. And I am not on top of my awareness game. Alright, so we binding. They saw it coming. We could Epiphany here, but I think that doesn't really do us a whole lot of good. Let's cycle. Wow, more lands. Alright, so we'll take 9 on the next turn. Or we could chump block with Valky, I guess. He was just kind of a whiff. Nope, that's not what I want. I think it's only cards that he exiled. So I don't think I can dig anything out of the graveyard. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Or, I'm sorry, exile, not graveyard. Okay, so they want to go back to the wish board for something here. Shark Typhoon. Wow, just so much flood here. Do we want the event? We may. This is what we definitely want. We'll take the Epiphany. Do we have the other Valky? Yep. Bornclex? We could go with Peoria, which doesn't outmatch this, but could end the game faster. They leave us the Elrond's Epiphany. They take Valky. That's not a really good value play. Let's try it. It's our first go. We'll see what happens. Yeah, they took Valky. And then they scoop it up. Alright, let's see what other matchups we get. Happy Friday to you all. Good luck in your games in Friday Night Magic or wherever Magic takes you this afternoon. 2-land hand is a little bit rough. We do have Cultivate, but we're on the play, which makes this feel a little clunky. That's much better. We will keep this, and we'll put Valky / Tibalt back. Lead with the Triome. And see where this takes us. Rakdos. Remorse. There goes Binding or Nightmare. Honestly, they might take Nightmare if they don't want to share their hand. Okay. Fair enough. There's Valky. Maybe I should put 1 red in the deck that I can fetch with Passage. Could be an interesting inclusion. Oh, we want green. And Nightmare, look at your hand. Buy Yorion. Yeah, Nightmare's fine. Alright, Timuret calls the dead. No, it's Croxa. I haven't played against Crocs in a while. That's funsies. Cling to Dust. I guess we'll take a smashing here. What is this stuff? Oh, Trigrid. The Lantern. Ugh. Not a fan of the Lantern. We could take Trigrid. What's this guy do? At the beginning of your keep exile 2 cards from your graveyard if you can't sacrifice. Yeah, I feared the Lantern. Legitimately. Nice thing is we're going to exile their graveyard next turn. Should be quite handy. Oh, sorry. Resolve. Too busy reading things. Yep, I guess that happens. I get the card back. So we need another blue source. Do we Verdict? Or wait and see what they play? They don't know we have the Verdict, so let's buy Yorion. Oh. I guess that doesn't fall under the Verdict. But we can get Crocs. Oof. This is actually a really bad spot to be in. We need that Verdict. We can play it next turn, right? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Losing a land is brutal. Losing Yorion actually might be the more acceptable play. That sounds crazy, but if we need to win with an Emergent Ultimatum, sure, draw a card, find a land, hit me for 4, Nightmare. Got Croxa. That's important. Nope. Top decking already. Brutal. The opponent's really bought into Rakdos. I like it. Ugh.
I really don't care about your plans.
That's nice. Ox. Yep, that's the thing. Mythic. Not looking great for us here.
You think too much.
I wonder how the matchup against rogues is for a friend here in Rakdos, putting so much into the graveyard.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
There's the ultimatum. So we want to keep that for next turn. So we end up discarding this, or we throw it down and grab nothing, and then it's just a chump blocker. And we lose 3. We're dead on board. This way we can survive one more turn. Oh, actually with Menace we can't? Well, yes we can. We can block the Trident. Oh, yeah, but we're gonna lose 3 life. Yeah. We're toast. We're toast. Have an Omen. Yep, cast your things. Yep.
I grow strong. You grow weak.
Brutal. Brutal. Alright. We take... Alright, let's get back in there. Wow. Not so great on the lands. Opponent goes first. If we draw into untapped land, Cultivate can save us, I suppose? Try for better. Oh my goodness. Sure. Why not? 3 lands on all 7 drops. Don't really feel like going down to 5 ever. Rakdos is not the slowest deck, so we might get just our face smashed in here. Ooh, and the lands keep coming. Timoret on turn 3. Seems pretty usual for this deck. Yeah, we'll take the Haven. Let's go ahead and play this as... come on. Let's go ahead and play that as black. Yeah, that's fine. Croxa in the yard. Ooh, early Liliana. Alright, sure.
I have the right to choose my own fate. And yours. I really don't care about your plans.
That's nice. So we have 2 black, 2 green, 1 blue. We need to play this. We really need both of the lands in hand to get Ultimatum out. And we'll lose an Ultimatum to Timuret next turn. Unless we get a binding online. Opponent's checking out the graveyard. Yep. It's all yours, bud. Yeah, we have to ditch the noodle here.
You think too much.
Yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you for that observation. I think they're taking an ultimatum one way or another. But, so we'll wait on the Omen. I don't think there's anything better that we would draw here that we want them to take. Maybe a sweeper, but we'll see what happens. They could take Omen. Oh, right, just kidding. Haha. Why was I thinking... I'm losing my mind. Yeah, Crocs is gonna make this card. Binding and Triumph, that's good. Oh, we wanted to draw the Triumph. Oops. Damn it. I meant to flip this around. I don't get to draw two. Do we discard Binding here? I mean... Alright, we'll ditch a Emergent Ultimatum. That's unfortunate. Yes, the opponent should know what's on our hand here. We're obviously protecting an Ultimatum, which I don't know buys us the win here. And this is blue. So I think we get Valky here. So he's not going to stick around, but it gets... Oh. They're just going to keep killing our hand here. Alright, so Valky, Epiphany, and then let's go get Do we have another copy of Kioria? We don't. I mean, I guess a Shadow's Verdict isn't too bad here. Vorinclex isn't that great. We probably have removal for that. Yeah, let's get the verdict. So I think they deny us Valky. Yeah. There's a piece of irony. Let's get another green. Another black, I guess. Attack with some burbs. Keep Liana off of her ultimate. And then we'll have to discard the verdict here. Triggered. Alright.
I really don't care about your plans.
2 or less, that really doesn't do us any good.
I missed an opportunity here.
Yeah, you did. It's got Menace, so I'm not worried about activating the Haven here. You got the Ox.
You think too much.
We could have killed the zombie, but not too worried about that. We'll take 4 here. Down to 10. Let's scry into something good. Hopefully an ultimatum. Yep. Give him an omen. Which is very pricey for us, but I mean, if we don't draw something off the top of the deck, we're not doing anything. And they're just going to run away with the game here. Vorinclex. Yikes. Do we want a 6/6 with haste? It does give us the opportunity to double block here. I'd rather have an ultimatum. We'll gamble. Big gamble. How many does this need? 8. Yep, that's coming for sure. Look to draw some cards. That's pretty good. I think we have to take the Ox here, which is unfortunate. Otherwise otherwise we just die. It's tempting to take the Liliana, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah. Thanks. That's really unfortunate. Have a haven. Opponent getting their value off a triggered here. And they middle into their Ox. Interesting. 3 away from getting the Ox back. The Ox is pretty busted because of the card draw and the hand refill. Get that value. Wow. Get smashed.
We're doing things my way.
Down to 1. And we're toast. We can't cast Tibalt. Bummer. That's the second time we've gone up against the Rakdos deck. It seems pretty efficient up here at the Platinum level as we take another step backwards. Getting right back in there. Watch out, it's Ugin. Haven's good. We have green, Jawari, and the Restoration in hand. Ultimatum and Verdict. Why not? I'm tired of taking the mulligan. Let's go. Restoration is probably the better choice here. Make sure we don't miss any land drops. There we go. So let's play green. Ramp it up. The Beastie Boys. Do we slow play a Triome and hold up Disruption? Yeah, I guess we're not doing anything else. Except for buying Urian, but... Urian! I'll hold up the Disruption just in case. Well, see, the problem is, I don't have any removal, except for the Verdict. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I turn on the Verdict next turn, so this is fine. And a backup Verdict, which is nice. We'll need black and blue we count this as green. So I guess I need one more land of any color. And we're gonna have to make a choice here. Where are we more likely to draw? Guess I'll go with blue here. We need black or green. Get bone crushed. They're playing odd ultimatum. Looks like it. Do we want to pay the tax? Might as well. Cultivate will get us there. So wait, what did we need? We needed a green. Let's go green black. One card shy of playing Yorion. So we're both just racing towards ultimatums here. Oh, or the dragon. Harrow. Disruption. Oh, that's so sweet. Holding on to disruption, being able to counter the dragon is epic. Absolutely epic. Ultimatum, shall we? To an open board. Okay, so we're not under pressure here. Let's get Epiphany. Let's get Tibalt. And Kioria, or you know what we haven't done yet? Where's the big guy? Where's he at? Where's Vorinclex? There he is. Let's get Vorinclex. What the heck? Why did he come down as Valky? That's wrong. That's super wrong. Clicked a little too fast there. Need to get a new mouse. This mouse is a little less than ideal. Trouble grabbing land sometimes, let alone totally messing up on Tibalt. That's tilting. That's super tilting. See if we can power through another verdict. That's not what we want. What's this cost? 5? Pay 20. Well, we can do it again. They are going to Ultimatum next turn. But they can't do both. If they're greedy, they'll hold off on the Ultimatum. Yeah, no, I think we've... We gotta try. Not getting Tibalt is just... That lost us the game. That really did lose us the game. Yep, let's see what they get. Maybe they'll whiff. Maybe we'll get lucky. Well, they got another Ultimatum. They'll do it again next turn. Land! Just what I didn't want. We can Verdict, which doesn't really do us a lot of good. It'll get Valky. I guess we try this again. Oh, that's game. I forgot that I could attack with Terror upon the conversion, so... Wow, okay. Woo! Shake off the misplay and just keep moving forward. Yeah, replicating ring, short. Two land. We do have Omen. Plenty of good removal. Having Valky in hand isn't great, but it allows us to take a look at our opponent's hand. They go first. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Triome? Or Passage? Oh, Triome's fine. And here we go. Since this is converted mana cost, technically we don't need to worry. So we can Valky and take a look at their hand. Or we can Omen to make sure we hit our next land drop. Yeah, so I think we play this as green. And... well, it might be kind of nice to go ahead and get rid of the Aspirant in case they start spreading things around. But, since everything's instant speed, let's make that decision on their turn. Like a good Magic player. Ooh, that's a thing. Yep, so we'll go ahead and eliminate here. Or they make the Hollow Blade bigger. And the indestructibility becomes an issue. Sweeper wouldn't be a bad way to go. So here we're taking 3 regardless. So let's get Valky out there. Take a look at what we're dealing with. We could also buy Yorion so we can blink the binding. Wow, okay. Card value there, Savior sure, we'll take an Apparition and know that there's another one coming. Actually, we don't play very many creatures. So it would have been weird to pick the dog, but that's a possibility. Oh wait, no, we made the right choice. If we turn Valky into the Apparition, we can take the Hollow Blade, I think. We'll give that a go. Unless they drew removal. Come at me, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. More lands! Alright, so probably want green here, I guess. We have more ways of getting green than blue. Maybe that's the wrong choice. Oh, see, there's the mouse. Just gotta replace the mouse. It's all charged up. I just think it's a little crazy. Oh, so that's how that works. Does it count as entering the battlefield? Since Valky just turned into it from exile, should have known that. This is mono white. We are playing against the Hollow Blade, the Raptor, Usher of the Fallen. So if this dies, they get it back. Okay, so let's stir the deck. Get black. Do we buy Yorion and then Omen? That's 4 or less. So Yorion gets past that. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we just need a black or a blue. Maul the Skyclaves. Well, that's annoying. They'll discard the doggo, but they won't get to attack with it this turn. Otherwise we're taking 5/6. I think it's worth preventing that damage. Oh, it doesn't tap it, they just have to discard a card. So less value in this play. Should have stuck with the Omen of the Seaplane. I remember how cards work. Oh, it does. It does tap it. Doubting myself. Out of brain cells on this Friday. It's been a long week. Doing my best to hold it all together. A Triome. Do we need 6 for anything? I don't think we do. So that gets us our other blue. So we can play green next turn and hopefully draw into good stuff. We can play Yorion for no value here. I don't get to blink anything. I say we pass, we Omen and Heartless Act potentially. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, perfect. So we get rid of the Luminarch, knowing that we're going to take the hit from the Hollow Blade. But otherwise it's just going to get bigger. So I think it's the better decision in the long run. Disruption. No. These aren't things that I want. That's not really what I wanted either. That touch isn't really going to do us a lot of good. I think we go digging. Vorinclex doesn't really do much for us here. Another Omen isn't bad, I guess. Allows us to dig a little deeper. Go down to 2? What's that one card that they're hiding in hand? Heartless Act, Triome. Neither one's gonna save me. Need an extinction event. Or an ultimatum. Alright, so how do we use the ultimatum to not die and potentially win? They likely don't have removal. We have no way of gaining a life. Some birdie blockers would be nice. We get Epiphany. Do we get Vorinclex? I mean, he really doesn't do anything except for double up on Tibalt. So maybe we get Kioria? Where's Kioria? Kiora. That way if they take Tibalt, we can tap their stuff down before they get another turn. Which ultimately we still need. Oh, we should have went ahead and got should have got removal. We should have stacked it with removal. I mean, come on, this came to bite me before. Silly mouse. Okay, we need a really good top deck here. We can't scry. We can play Omen next turn and still leave mana up for whatever we draw. Okay, they kill a bird. Nightmare. Nightmare is only just going to make them discard. Apparition can get rid of the big guy. So let's Omen. Garbage, garbage. I mean, I guess I could cycle those. Oh, we can foretell it, but we can't play it. So we get 9 damage in here. Binding really doesn't do us. I guess it's one way or other the same thing. We're still playing open-handed with them. We get another land. Make him discard something. Sure. Let's binding. Let's get another land, I guess. Leaves us more options. And we take that away. Can't make that indestructible. Nice try. And then we'll foretell. So next turn 6. That only leaves 2 mana up. We get to steal something. I forgot about that. And we get to Ultimatum again. Hot diggity dog. Yeah, I think we take the Hollow Blade from him. It's pretty devastating. And they scoop. I need to learn to play a little bit faster. But yeah. Swing in with the 8-8 and the 1-1. They would have been forced to block or, go down to 3. And then we could have played Nightmare, I suppose. I didn't want to count the mana. That's what I was trying to think about. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's no way. We only had 8. So it was either Ultimatum again, which I was definitely going to go for. Tibalt again. Same stuff. Same good stuff. Well, I'm going to call that a night. It has been a long week. Had some fun playing. Hope you enjoyed coming along. And we will see you next time in the arena. Have a great weekend. Catch you on the flip side.